What's going on, people? GOTW Leanbod here. I've currently got a battle replay of two of the best CWB 15k Rome Total War players. We currently have in front of us playing Rome, LOH Tara, and in front of him HOS Luke. So Tara's opted to go for Rome, and obviously, as you can see, Luke's got Armenia in front of him. So this battle, a lot of people would say, could be slightly favoured on the Armenian front, but all in all, I mean, it really does come down to cav charges and also army choices. If you look on Luke's side, he's opted to go with no horse archers, which I think in the current meta seems to be the right choice to do. He's got 2 unupgraded infantry, 6 cataphracts, and then he's got 2 Arab cavalry, or I thought that might have been a camel. Yeah, two Arab cavalry to back him up. Tara's opted to go with no imp, so he's got a little bit more of a skirmish option. He's going to look to use his archer auxilia to possibly start winning the archer war and then start popping down the heavy spearmen that have got a slightly lower morale. He's kept his Praetorian cav right in the middle, very basic setup. A lot of the people that decide to keep their cav, you know, where they do the 1-1-1-1-1 like across the battlefront, I don't agree with that. Keep it simple and just keep your army as organised as possible. So yeah, he's got his archer auxiliary out on the flanks. It's definitely the right thing to do, because if anything that comes through the middle, he can bring these guys back, use them on skirmish mode, and then he can start popping anything that runs at him. From Luke's perspective, let's turn around, let's have a look. So Luke's he hasn't got a peasant, which sometimes can be really beneficial just for the Armenian archers. So in this situation, seeing he's got no horse archers, just to move his stuff forward and get a bit more of an even archer war. So we'll see how Luke decides to move forward, especially seeing as he has the infantry advantage. So let's just say that Luke's got his 6 archers that will fight the Roman 6 archers, but then he's also got the infantry and the better cavalry. So yeah, all in all, this looks like it's going to shape out to be a really good battle. I'm going to look from Luke's point of view actually to start, because I think it's more interesting to see the Armenian point of view without the horse archers and see how he decides to attack this Roman side, because he hasn't got the horse archers where he can, you know, play the battle out. This is going to be a bit more of a archer engagement and then eventually a rush from the Armenian side. So let's play, see how this goes. So Tara's looking to spread wide. Obviously he's got the archer advantage. He's seen Luke's army and he's thought, right, I better use my archer auxilia to the best point that they can be used. Got his legionary cavalry on this side moving out a bit more than I would have thought he would, but yeah, he's bringing it back in, keeping his stuff very close knit, looking not to make any mistakes. And this is a key thing to do at 15k CWB 1v1s. Just don't make a mistake early, and just play out the game and set up to how you want it to be set up. But again, like I said, Luke's got the infantry advantage. So what's going to happen here? They're both going to get their archers in at the same time. So yeah, they've both run them forward. The archer auxiliary are going to be engaging these archers. I'm going to look at the numbers of Luke's archers as the game goes by, and then we'll opt to see why each player makes the decisions that they make. So already 30 on this side, and that's due to the archer auxilia hitting that. Tara's got 34, yep, 30, 35, 37, 36, yep. So I'm just going to show the numbers there. Yeah, Luke's taken a big hit archer wise, and for this reason I can see Luke making a decision that he needs to do something sometime soon. And the key thing to do really for Luke, because the Arab cavalry isn't as strong as the legionary cavalry, he needs to get some really good charges in with these Armenian cataphracts. And one problem that he's also got is this peasant sitting in front. So what people underestimate about peasants is the fact that these peasants are going to stop the charge of these cataphracts. So if Luke wants to move forward, he's got to hit these first. So we're going to see Luke take these out, I'd imagine, with one of these 2 cataphracts, and then he's going to use these guys to do some sort of charge, to charge in. He may have to charge one of these 2 guys in, pull them back, and all of these guys are going to go into wedge at some point. And then yeah, the battle's going to truly commence. So right now it's just a case of whittling down the numbers for each team, and as you can see, Luke's really taking a big hit, and he's also opted to go into loose, so he's willing to take the hit, but he's also willing to play the time and willing to allow these archers to take the damage that they can take, whilst also keeping all of his archers alive. But like, as you can see, he's decided now he needs to make a move. He's got these guys on skirmish, no doubt, and these guys are pretty slow. So as much as Tara's going for these archers, not sure it's wise using the energy, and he also needs to use his firepower as well as he possibly can. But yeah, Luke's using the speed of these really quick Arab cavalry. He's going to try and just take these guys out, and he's going to successfully do so by the looks of it. Yeah, so they're out. These guys should be out pretty soon, and the Archer Auxilia on this side should be shooting down these imps as best as possible. Now Luke's opting to not use as much energy as possible, as you can see at the moment. He doesn't want to use the energy on his cataphracts. He's taken out this side, so why would he use his energy sprinting around his cavalry? There's absolutely no point. He's using the energy with his Arab cav to take out the lighter units, and now it's just a case of waiting. And he knows that these Roman cav can't charge these pikes head on. I mean, they absolutely can, they will take them out, but he can phalanx them like that, and we'll see what he takes out of Tara's unit as that happens. And Tara's pulled them off. He's decided, no, that's not going to happen. Oh, I'll take that back. No, he did hit that unit, and he did that really well. So I'm not quite sure why this legionary cavalry is getting hit there, but he's bringing it out quite well actually, and we're going to see how Luke decides to use his cav to deal with that, because this cav can take out that unit, and it can also come back and take out these units, and then he's using these archers now to shoot down this unit of infantry. And as I said earlier, Luke's archers took a really heavy hit, so these archers being bunched up here and taking out these infantry is a big part of the game, and he needs to do it as much as possible. And if I was Tara right now, I'd consider taking those Praet cav and coming back and hitting them from behind. Now he's taking them from the side, and now they're going to rout because they've been getting hit. Yeah, so that's Armenian infantry all day long. Armenian infantry are so unreliable, and you need to use them with precision, and you need to make sure that they're engaging in the most efficient way possible. Otherwise they're gone, they're going to be useless, and it's wasted money. So yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, they've both lost a considerable amount of their archers. I wouldn't say that either have got so much of an advantage that the archers even matter. This game looks like it's going to come all down to cav charges. Tara's legionary cav out here are winded, so he really should rest them. The Arab cav can catch them as quick, like very, very quickly, and it's very surprising that Luke actually hasn't even lost an Arab cav yet. I would have thought at least charging archers, sometimes you'd expect at least one or two to go down, but he's lost nothing so far. But they're warmed up, so yeah, it's just a case of these guys resting, and yeah, this game's going to come down to cav charges, so I'm really glad that I'm uploading this replay and I get to see how these guys choose to cav charge this end game. These Archer Auxilia, they should be firing down. Let's have a quick look. I mean, I think I just saw some arrows come down, but let's just see. Yeah, they're in range. So Luke's opting to tire them out a little bit, but I think his end game essentially is just looking to get the correct charges in on these cavalry right here. So he needs to take the Praet cav out, and he might just opt to use his Arab cav to hold each legionary cav off as the cataphracts win. But that's what I would do, and that's what any sensible CWB player would do, is get the cav battle won here, and yeah, hold the legionary cavalry off, because the Arab cav can hold them off enough for the cataphracts to win in the cav battle here. But yeah, Luke's got into loose with his cav because he doesn't want to lose any random cataphracts with any archer power that Tara's firing at him. So yeah, from Tara's perspective, I think it's looking quite good here. He's taken the inf out, so he's taken the major advantage that Luke had in terms of this battle, in that he had the infantry on top of the cataphracts that win 6-on-6 against the Praetorian cav, but he's lost that, and now he essentially has light cav to hold off these legionary cavalry, and it's all going to be about cav charges. So yeah, Tara's going in with his archers. Luke's going to start losing the archer war, and Luke's going to have to make a move. So how about we have a look on Luke's side? We'll have a look about how Luke goes about this game and what his thinking is about how he's going to win. Currently, I think he's just thinking about taking numbers out so that as soon as the fight starts, the routing can ensue. So he's looking to get the numbers down. As soon as the numbers are down, enough archers are going to go, aren't they? Like, it's as simple as that. But yeah, he's got his Arab cavalry rushing in first. His cataphracts are there literally just to back things up, but the Arab cavalry is there just to take things out because they're super quick. They can go in and they can come out really quickly. So yeah, I'd say good performance from both sides, all in all so far. Everything's fresh on the Cav side. A little bit boring in my eyes, but yeah, Tara's just charging in and he's just going to pull back with this charge. No, he's caught that. Okay, so he's caught 2 units of Cav there. Oh, yeah, Luke was good to get them out, but you can tell, definitely tell that Luke's in a predicament here. What am I going to do? Good surround there from his general. This should rout. But also, oh, that wasn't even a good charge. It looked like it could have been a good charge from Tara, but it's not. Very messy game so far. Luke wants the general out of there, but I think this is possibly the winning point of the battle for Tara if he takes out these 2 units. Although Luke really should have these in here, and
your general has thrown away his life.
Oh, yeah, very, very close. Yeah, Armenia coming in. This is a really close battle. See, that charged unit there just hit and just routed that. That was very, very clutch from Tara there. Very clutch. And he comes through and wins. So, yeah, great example of a very close battle. What you want to do with Rome against Armenia is a close and strange, or not strange, but just a little bit of a messy battle. He kind of confused Luke there and forced Luke to have engages that he didn't want, and also engaged Luke on this flank here and caught one cataphract out. And I mean, cataphracts are far better bunched than they are getting caught on their own. So yeah, on Luke's side, I would have said that he would have wanted his cataphracts to be as a bunch against the 6 Praetorian Cav, but that wasn't allowed to happen because the battle got so messy so quickly. So yeah, good battle for people to see for Rome against Armenia overall. I think both players played all right. They played the archer out. Tara did very well to get Luke's infantry out of the way. One thing on the Armenian side, if you do opt to take the infantry, then don't waste them. Make sure they're there for when you need them, and especially Armenian infantry, I would say just keep them on tight and get ready to put them into pike formation. If they can take, even if they get surrounded, if they can take 10 cav off the Praetorian cav, it's great for your cataphracts. So yeah, all in all, it's just a Rome versus Armenia battle. Armenia can opt to take horse archers, but in the current meta, it can be massively to the detriment. So I'd say good play overall. If I was playing Armenia against Rome, I think personally I'd probably go for the archers and more infantry army. So I'd possibly just go for maybe 5 pikes, 6 gold archers, and then I think I'd go for the horse archers, because they're cheaper obviously than the Arab cav. But you could also get camels on the Armenian side just as a backup. But yeah, I'd get 5 pikes, and then 6 gold / gold silver cataphracts, and just fight the archer war out, and then rush with my infantry, and then have my cataphracts. And then I think camels, maybe even just with a gold sword, might be a better option, but camels are really slow, and Arab cav possibly are a far better idea if you just want to take stuff out via micro. But yeah, all in all, it comes down to gameplay and what your preference is. But yeah, good game to host overall. The average victory, it kind of shows how close the game was, and I think it was a good performance from both players. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you haven't, if you want to see some more battle critiques from myself that are going to be upcoming in upcoming weeks. Cheers, thank you.